Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing my top 5 favorite highlighters. So I do have 2 drugstore highlighters to show you and 3 high-end highlighters to show you. I'm going to do some swatches and also tell you guys some prices and just give you a little review on what I think of the products. So if that's something you'd be interested in watching, then just stick around because we're going to jump straight into it. So I thought I'd start off with the drugstore highlighters. So one is a palette and then one is a single highlighter. I'm going to show you the palette first, and I've literally been using this non-stop lately. It's so good and I've been so obsessed with it, mainly because A, it's cheap, and B, the pigmentation in this is just amazing, and C, there's like a variety of highlighters in this one palette. So the one I'm talking about is the Strobe of Genius by NYX Cosmetics. And this is what the palette looks like here, and it does have 7 shades. This is amazing for the price. So in Australia, this palette retails for $29.95. I'm usually mixing these 2 shades here, and that's what I have on today. So as you can see, it is like crazy pigmented. I'm obsessed with it so much. I do think that this is an amazing palette and it's definitely worth checking out if you guys haven't used it. So I'm going to show you just so you can see how pigmented this is. So it's 1, 2, 3. So that's the top 3 shades there, and as you can see, they are really pigmented. And I'm just going to swatch the bottom shades. The thing I like about this palette as well is that you can use this with so many different skin tones because there are a variety of shades in there. So that there is the bottom 4 shades. I'm not sure if my camera's picking that up. So the bottom 4 highlighters have, I think, 2 grams of product in them, and then the top 3 have 4 grams. So these ones here are your more wearable shades. So I like how they've actually made them bigger than the other ones, because these ones here, especially this one and this one, are pretty bold, and then this one is for a deeper skin tone. So yeah, that is definitely one of my favorite palettes at the moment. And then the next highlighter I'm going to talk about is the Mary Lou. This one is an oldie but a goodie, and I'm going to show you what mine looks like. So look, it's all falling out. Okay, so it's cracked, but I'm going to try and swatch it. So that there is a swatch of the Mary Lou. I'm not sure if you can see it. I literally just dropped that highlighter all over my floor. Shit. So this one here you can buy at Target, and I do believe you can buy it at Sephora as well in Australia, and it retails for $29.95. Yeah, $29.95. That is an awesome highlighter. I remember when I first started out in makeup, I used to use it religiously, every single day, all the time. It was so pretty, but obviously I do need to get a new one because it is cracked and I just spilt the rest of it all over my floor, so I have to clean that up after I film this video. My next highlighter I'm going to show you is, well, I have 2 here, but it's from the same brand. I absolutely love one of them, and they are the Becca highlighters. These are phenomenal. I have the shade Champagne Pop. Everyone here on YouTube would probably know that Jaclyn Hill made this with Becca Cosmetics. It was their collaboration, and yeah, it's such a beautiful highlighter. I use it on a lot of skin tones as well. It's really dirty. But the other one I wanted to show you from Becca as well, I don't really use this one as much. It is the shade Pearl, which obviously you can see is just pure white, but this is really good for fair skin tones. So Champagne Pop's kinda a lot similar to Mary Lou, but Mary Lou is more of a vanilla-y shade, as where this has a lot more of a golden tone to it. So there's 8 grams. Oh, I didn't realize that. So in the Champagne Pop, there's 8 grams of product, and then in the Pearl, there's 7 grams. So I don't really get that because they're both the same size, same product, just different shades. That's pretty sketchy actually, because I wonder if this one's cheaper. Hang on a second. So Pearl is $64 and Champagne Pop is $68, and they do have a couple more shades here which vary from $60 up until $68 and $64. Okay, this is weird. So online on Sephora, it says that Pearl has 8 grams of product, but I have Pearl right here, and on the back it says 7 grams of product, if that's gonna focus. So I don't know what is going on there and how they're packaging their products, even though it's 1 gram difference, like, I don't know. So the last 2 highlighters I'm gonna show you are both from MAC, and so one's an oldie but a goodie, but I definitely wanted to mention it because I think this was like one of my first highlighters like I ever purchased from MAC, and that one is the Soft and Gentle. Now I've still got a lot of product in mine because I kind of don't really use it as much these days, but it is such a beautiful highlighter. I'm just gonna swatch it on my hand so you guys can see. So that's the swatch there. You're probably thinking that all these highlighters are like the same color, but they're really not. I remember when I first bought it and I thought I was like so good because I had a MAC highlighter. I used to use it all the time, and obviously you can see that it's still got a lot of product in there. It lasts a while and it has 10 grams of product in it, and I'm just gonna get it up on the website and see how much it is. So Soft and Gentle is $48, which is pretty good value. You get more in the MAC one than the Becca ones, and this one's a lot cheaper than this one. So I'd probably go for this one because it does have a lot of pigment to it and it looks beautiful on the skin. You get more product and it is a lot cheaper. And then the last one is kind of a new one. I've only had it for a couple of months, but it's also from MAC and it's in the shade Double Gleam. It's such a beautiful highlighter. I went through like a couple of weeks where I was like using it non-stop. I was so obsessed with it. So I've just swatched it, and as you can see, it is really, really pigmented. So you can see it on my finger there. And it's like this champagne-y, goldy tone. It's so unique and it's so different to all the other highlighters. So you can see that Champagne Pop has a lot more of a like warmer tone to it, and that one also retails for $48 as well, and you get 9 grams of product in it. So yeah, I think the best value out of all these would, like out of the high-end ones, would be Soft and Gentle, as you do get 10 grams and it is $48. So even though all these highlighters do seem pretty similar in shades, they're actually really, really different. So this one here is Double Gleam, and that one in the middle is Soft and Gentle, and then this one here is Champagne Pop. And also, just while we're on the highlighter topic, I want to show you 2 brushes that I use to apply my highlighter. They're my favorite brushes of all time to apply my highlighter, and I also want to show you a little trick to kind of intensify your highlighter a lot more. So the first brush I'm going to show you is from Sigma, and it is the High Cheekbone Highlighter Brush, which just looks like this. I did do a review on my channel using these, so I will leave that link down below, but it's just perfect to just, well, sit on that cheekbone area and to bring it up onto your brow bone as well. And then another brush by Sigma is the Strobing Fan. This brush is not too dense, but it's not too soft that it doesn't apply the product. It does pick it up well, not as well as this brush here, but yeah, it applies it well, and it just sits nicely on the cheekbone area as well, and it's easy to flip up onto that brow bone. They are my favorite 2 brushes to apply highlighter with. I do have a discount code with Sigma. It's just Jordan at checkout, and that will get you 10% off. So now a little trick I'm going to show you is how to intensify your highlighter even more. So what you need to do is you just grab your highlighter. This one is the Double Gleam from MAC, and what I like to do is I like to dip my brush into the highlighter, and then I use my MAC Fix Plus, which I use this for everything. I love this so much. It's so good. It's like holy grail water. It's my holy grail water. I love it, and I go through so many of these, but what I like to do is just spray my brush. I've already got highlighter on, so I'm just going to apply it anyway. But yeah, it just intensifies. Whoa, there you go. Okie doke. Oh my god, okay, that's way too much. I'm gonna have to wash this off. But yeah, you can see how that just intensifies. Oh my god, that looks ridiculous. Your highlight even more. I'm gonna have to go on this side and even it out now. I need a mirror. Oh my god, you ready? Woohoo! That is crazy. So that is a little tip and a little trick to applying highlighter to make it even more pigmented if you like that effect. Whoa, okay. I'm not really one that likes that because I do have a lot of freckles. It can tend to go really ashy on me. Wow. Okay, so that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I think I'm gonna do like my favorite bronzer video, my blush, I don't know, lipstick maybe. I don't know, let me know in the comments down below if you want to see more kinds of these videos. So if you guys have any requests, definitely let me know in the comments down below and we will chat down there. I want to know what your favorite highlighter is, and if there's any highlighters you want me to try out, definitely let me know as well. Like this video if you enjoyed watching, subscribe to my channel because why not? It's free. And I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye. Okay, so that's the result of the first coat of fiber application.